Anderson's there for it. Some great reactions there from Menard. Menard once again. The Lords pick up another point. 7-5. Tight throughout the early portions of this game, and fans are still piling in here to the Campus Recreation and Wellness Center. Not able to get there. Katie Stewart. 7-6. Algonquin sticking around, putting up a good performance here. We're going to see the serve coming from Morgan Ott. That's just in for Durham. 8-6. Madison Harvey up. And what a block. Yeah, Hildebrand in there. And once again, we'll see Harvey up. And the crowd really filling out here. It's so great to see support coming out for women's volleyball here. What an attempt at a block and good recovery. And there's the point. Durham 10-6. And women's volleyball, to pull the pin out of the last thought, has been the premier sport on campus, in my opinion, over the past few years. You've had some really good stuff coming from the Lords in terms of softball and baseball, and so another point coming. And even basketball, you've had some pretty entertaining teams over the years, but over the past 10 years, the consistency of this women's volleyball team has been something to behold. We're going to take a quick timeout break as it is 11-6. Durham up on Algonquin. We are back inside the Campus Recreation and Wellness Center. Durham is up 12-6. And serving once again is Madison Harvey for the Lords. Too much on that to be 12-7. And Christian Hacker with the serve. And that's an ace for Algonquin. So 12-8. Hacker will look to get another couple points here. Well, Algonquin really putting up a good fight early. And a great spike there. Mia Hildebrandt picking up another point for Durham. 13-6, or 13-8, I should say. Jessica Johnson. You can pretty much print her picture ace. You can pretty much print her picture in the dictionary next to the term Durham Lord. Johnson, run it back. Another one. And Durham starting to pull away once again. 15-8 in the first set here in the home opener, and they have been impressive. Algonquin gets something to work with this time. And a great dig there from Madison Harvey, but points will go to Algonquin. 15-9, so Algonquin still has some work to do if they're hoping to take this. Points for Durham. 16-9. So working our way up to the end of the first frame here in Oshawa. Hildebrand with the serve. Harvey keeps it alive. And a soft touch. And what a block. Amanda Larson. 17-9 for Durham. Hildebrand will pick up the ball for Durham. They're starting to make some separation. And Nadeau gets to the ground to keep it going for Algonquin, but just unable to get the touch at the end of the set. So go back once again as Hildebrand finds Nadeau. So 18-10. Durham is up. It'll be Christina Renwick serving for Algonquin. And we have fire alarms going off here on campus. That's certainly interesting. So we'll take a second to diagnose that. What the call is here. We're going to get an announcement coming.
If it skips to a more repetitive noise, then we will have to evacuate. Please hold on tight, don't get anywhere until we receive confirmation of stage 2.
So currently the information that we are receiving is that the fire alarm is in stage 1. So stay seated. If it comes to a more repetitive noise than this one, then we will have to potentially evacuate. And it looks like we're going to take a quick break, and we will do so here on broadcast as well. So when we have some more information and returning to play, we will be back in short order.
Should be able to take you into real life, learning to sacrifice, learning to put the team's goals ahead of yours. You guys are pulling on the highway of life, and I can see the stop sign in the distance getting bigger every year, and things happen in life that you can't control, and that stop sign could be yours next week. You just never know. So give it everything you have right now.
How you doing, Coach?
What I love most about coaching baseball is the people that I meet every day, and over the years, been to a number of weddings and a number of christenings of kids that the players have produced over the years, and so that's very rewarding. Pretty good compliment, I think. It was just that I was a good baseball guy.
Thanks so much, Sam.
Thank you so much. And had my players at heart.
Fond memories, you guys. Unbelievable.
That's the most important thing.
Why don't we all go get something?
We all really want to win, and we all want to work hard towards winning. We don't think that just because we've done so well in the past years that other teams are just going to give it to us. We know that people know who we are because of how well we've done, and we have to work for what we want. These past couple years have been really good. Team-wise, I've made some of my best friends on this team who I believe will be with me for the rest of my life. And it doesn't feel like we're really friends. It feels like we're more of like a small family because of how closely knit we are.
Honestly, it's a really great program. There's a lot of extras that we have here. We have ETS, which is one of our fitness programs that we go through during the season, which helps with like injury prevention and also helps us improve as players throughout the year. Also, we have a really great coaching staff. We're really hard on academics, and we want to make sure that everyone, while they're doing well on the court, they're also doing well off the court.
The way I approach as a coach, like, you're here to be a student first. You have to be a successful student in order to play volleyball. You need to have a certain grade point average. If you're a scholarship athlete, you have a certain grade point average to receive that. School is going to get you where you want to be. Once you get that under your belt, then you become the athlete, and that's what we work hard on to make sure that they're successful in the court that way.
You meet a lot of new people on the sports teams, and you make a lot of new friends, so it just kind of makes you feel more comfortable coming from high school.
We know it's a big jump going from high school to college. We do open gyms for the summertime. Sometimes we know the kids 2 summers ahead, and we'll have them come out just to meet the girls and train and try to get to the next level in that, and then just help ease that transition.
Getting to know some of the girls before even starting school helped a lot because you kind of you make friends through it because you already have a common interest.
We try our best to make sure that it's a second family and you feel welcome and you feel comfortable. We want them to come in and go, hey, I know 10, 12 other people, and that they feel a little more comfortable and a little more stable.
A lot of the teachers are really understanding for first years, and they try to help you as much as possible. And as long as you let them know when you're missing things and you're going to make up for them, they're pretty understanding of all that.
So when I recruit, I talk to the athletes about potential athletes, what programs they're interested in. We have a lot of good programs that we can utilize here and really try to sell Durham for what it is. We have tons of amenities that a lot of other schools don't have.
We have an academic athletic study room that was provided for us. We all go up there to study sometimes or just to finish homework.
I think it's really good having the team room kind of as a place to go in between class, before practice, after practice really helps out. We have like ice tubs in the back of the room that I usually use almost every time after practice.
The gyms that we have are up to date, nice equipment that we get to utilize, our hitting boxes, our Accu-Spike, setting targets, passing targets.
Having like people be there to set it up for us to make sure everything's right and perfect, it's really helpful. It doesn't really put extra stress on us.
One of the big programs that we utilize is the ETS, Elite Training Systems. That's something that a lot of schools don't have for varsity-only training sessions to help your athletes to increase their speed and vertical and to avoid therapy. Therapy we have 2 great trainers every year that are overseen by our therapy staff. Our athletes are usually pretty strong and do avoid injury as much as possible.
We have a great coaching staff. Tony especially, he knows how to reach out to the girls and how to get them motivated during practice.
I think what's so good about our coaching staff is that they respect us as players. Respecting your players is very important and kind of encourages people to play and work hard.
Sometimes when we're looking down and stuff, he'll always try to bring out the positivity, as well as our assistant coaches. Everyone is a well-rounded coach, and they always try to help us to the best of their ability.
We always want to give back and say, like, you know, we are a community college and we want to give back to the community.
We raised money for Breast Cancer Awareness Month and for Movember, and we did our annual gift exchange with the YWCA.
We do the best to bring in club teams and like high school teams, elementary teams. When they come in, we do little special signings, like little cards and that, make them feel important, and they go, oh, this is something I can maybe do later on. So we just really want to give back to say, hey, we are Durham College, the women's volleyball program. We want to be part of the community, we want to be active, and we want to help as much as we can.
Honestly, just go out and work as hard as you possibly can. Even if you think you won't have a starting spot, everyone works to where they need to get to. And if you want to be on the court, just show it and you'll get there.
I started out coaching so my son could play, and as he moved up the ladder, I just kept on coaching, and when he graduated and went to college, I just kept on going because it was so much fun. You just figured this is a good start, and they'll get somebody else later to take it over and take it to a different height, but they never did.
Hey, Mom, last time, eh?
More and more players, the level is going up and up in the league. You got to earn everything, and the league's becoming better and better every year. One thing I've really learned to lean on the people I have. You have to get good people, and you have to let them go to work, and you have to learn to delegate and not be a micromanager. Winning the national championship was exciting because we had to beat my brother's school in the semifinals, and that was kind of rewarding. I always tell the kids what you learn on the field should be able to take you into real life. Learning to sacrifice, learning to put the team's goals ahead of yours. You guys are pulling on the highway of life, and I can see the stop sign in the distance getting bigger every year, and things happen in life that you can't control, and that stop sign could be yours next week. You just never know. So give it everything you have right now.
How you doing, Coach?
What I love most about coaching baseball is the people that I meet every day, and over the years, been to a number of weddings and a number of christenings of kids that the players have produced over the years, and so that's very rewarding. Pretty good compliment, I think. It was just that I was a good baseball guy.
Thanks so much, Sam. Thank you so much.
And had my players at heart.
Fond memories, you guys. Unbelievable.
That's the most important thing.
Why don't we all go get something?
We all really want to win, and we all want to work hard towards winning. We don't think that just because we've done so well in the past years that other teams are just going to give it to us. We know that people know who we are because of how well we've done, and we have to work for what we want. These past couple of years have been really good. Team-wise, I've made some of my best friends on this team who I believe will be with me for the rest of my life. And it doesn't feel like we're really friends. It feels like we're more of like a small family because of how closely knit we are.
Honestly, it's a really great program. There's a lot of extras that we have here. We have ETS, which is one of our fitness programs that we go through during the season, which helps with like injury prevention and also helps us improve as players throughout the year. Also, we have a really great coaching staff. We're really hard on academics, and we want to make sure that everyone, while they're doing well on the court, they're also doing well off the court.
The way I approach it as a coach.
Hello everyone, and welcome back inside the campus recreation and wellness center. After a short delay due to a fire alarm, everything is back in order, and we are getting ready to go for the first game of the day and the first set of the day as well. First frame, as Durham is up 19-10, looking to take their first points and first set. We're just waiting for everything just to get settled. It's Coach Tony Clark standing right in front of the speaker there. But one of the good things is it doesn't look like we've seen a huge drop-off in attendance here, as most of the crowd has made their way back inside the CRWC. The Spreet is ready to go. Spreet giving a handshake to Tony Clark for scaring him there. And we will see Brooke Youngs get things started for the Lords. Young. The hacker goes to the floor, but Durham picking up the first points, coming back out of the break. 20-10. Once again, a few technical difficulties here on broadcast, so I will be reading the score out pretty much every time a point comes through, but Durham up 20-10. set comes through from Young. The serve comes through from Young, I should say. And the Lords once again, 21 to 10. The Lords looking no worse for wear from a little break. Ball hits the net. Nadeau. Nice block attempt. Gets put away. Katie Stewart. 22 to 10. Once again, Brooke Young with the serve. It's 22 to 10. Lords up. Closing in on their first frame of the day, 23 to 10. Blood is in the water, and they have taken every single point since coming back from the fire alarm. And they've looked impressive here today. Young once again, 23-10. Algonquin with a response. We'll see Hannah Toonstra. What a spike. The Lords 1 point away. They're 24 to 11. And Katie Stewart up to serve. And an ace. A point for the Lords as they take the first frame of the day. We'll be back after a short break here. It was a 25-11 for the Lords.
Honestly, just go out and work as hard as you possibly can, even if you think you won't have a starting spot. Everyone works to where they need to get to, and if you want to be on the court, just show it and you'll get there.
And we are back inside the Campus Recreation and Wellness Center. First point of the day goes to the Lords as they take the first set, 25-11. Algonquin looking to make a bit of a response, and the first set was a bit interrupted there as we had a fire alarm here on campus. Everything seems to be cleared up now. Coming back from that short break, the Lords took advantage and swept nearly every point since then. I believe they've dropped one. So we get started here, second frame of the match. We'll see Batsford with the serve. And it starts out with an ace. And the Lord's dominance continues up 1-0 here. Batsford once again. Just a miscommunication as Nadeau, I should say, unable to get under it the way she wanted to. So Batsford for a third serve in a row. Looks to keep things going for the Lords. It's kept in play. And Algonquin finds a response. So Frazier comes on for the Lords. Easy point to pick up there as the ball heads into the net. 3-1 Lords. So Stewart with the serve. And another point for the Lords. 4-1. And the Lords are making quick work of this so far. Stewart. Ace once again. Oh, this frame is just flying by as the Lords have found their rhythm. And that's out. So Algonquin will pick it up. So Maddie Nadeau will be there for the serve. Algonquin pick up another point. So we'll see Maddie once again with the serve. And a great comeback rally here. 5-4 as Frazier wasn't able to get. Nadeau. And points for the Lords. 6-4. Larson with the serve. And the Lords will look to find their groove again. And that's how fast these frames can turn around. 4-1 for the Lords. Turned into a 1-point scenario there. Ball barely tipped over the net. Point for the Lords as Hacker puts it out of bounds. It'll be Larson once again, 7-4 Lords. Ball goes off of Tony Clark. So that will be a point to Durham. And he earned it. 8-4. Nadeau slides to the ground. The Lords will get a chance to respond and do in kind. As Jessica Johnson picks up a point for the Lords, 9-4. Once again, we're going to see Amanda Larson. The Lords really picking up points in spurts. Johnson. And a soft touch earns another point for the Lords. Katie Stewart comes in with it. Larson has had a number of serves in a row. Johnson, the veteran, doing what she does best. 11-4. Durham's up. And there'll be a quick timeout taken. So we'll take a quick timeout here on broadcast. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a minute. And we are back here. It's the Lords up already. 11-4, looking to take their second frame of the night. And who else? Amanda Larson with the serve. And an ace. And the Lords have just been on fire since the fire alarm earlier. 12-4. And then make it 13-4.
Larson with the serve.
With Larson back there, the Lords have really found their rhythm once again. Starting to make quick work of this game. That's out though. So Algonquin will pick up a point, 13-5. Taking the serve for Algonquin. And Madison Harvey tried to get it over the net, just wasn't able to get what she wanted on it, maybe mistimed it a little bit. Ott will once again take the serve for Algonquin. Nadeau plays it over. Another point, 14-16. So we'll see Madison Harvey now back for the Lords. Point for the Wolves. 14-17. So we'll see Hacker now at the back for the Wolves. And a soft touch. 15-17 Durham. So Jessica Johnson. Back for the serve. And that's an ace. Point for the Lord. So Johnson will be back there. Runs it back for the set. And the Lords get another one with a 10-point lead here, 17-7. We'll see Johnson back at the serve. And this is just moving along in a hurry. Unable to get the ball over to net. 18-7 for the Lords as they're closing in on another set. Johnson once again, always the veteran presence. Pedersen keeps it alive. Algonquin sticks around, 18-8. At the serve will be Faith Delaney. Make that 19-8 for the Lords. Mia Hildebrand, social media guru, back there for the serve. Oh, and what a hit. 19-9, Algonquin. Christina Renwick. That's out. 29. So Batsford will look to lead the Lords. It's 21-9. And Batsford once again. Algonquin won't be put away easily, 21-10.
We do open gyms for the summertime. Sometimes we know the kids 2 summers ahead, and we'll have them come out just to meet the girls and train and try to get them to the next level and then just help ease that transition.
Gary Paquette makes it 22-10 for Durham. And Katie Stewart will look to close this out for the Lords. Nadeau. And another point for the Lords, 23. Just 2 away from picking up their second frame of the night. A bit of a talk with the ref from Emile Menard. Looks like everything's gonna stick. Menard getting another bit of clarification. So we'll see Katie Stewart back for the serve for the Lords as the point gets taken away, 22-10. They'll get the point right back, 23-10. Lords 1 point away from picking up their second frame, and they have been masterful since about midway through the first. Harvey Batsford was the one that keeps it alive, and the Algonquin will pick up the point. So, Maddie Nadeau back there. And that's out. And the Lords pick up their second frame of the night, 25-11. It's been that kind of night for the Lords. They've been running through this, and we'll see if they can make quick work of the third frame of the night as well. And we'll be back after a short break here in about 3 minutes.
Active, and you want to help us like you can.
Honestly, just go out and work as hard as you possibly can, even if you think you won't have a starting spot. Everyone works to where they need to get to, and if you want to be on the court, just show it and you'll get there.
action here for the third frame of the night. And the Lords have been making quick work of it with a master class, taking the first two frames. And they'll look to put Algonquin away with a statement here. They have just been unstoppable since about midway through the first. The only thing that has slowed this game down has been a brief fire alarm stoppage. Otherwise, this one could be over already. So it looks like we're about to get underway as we see Gabby Paquette back to serve for Algonquin, who have an uphill battle ahead of them from here. Kept alive from Menard. And then Harvey responds one of her own. So first point of the frame will head over to the Wolves as they take a 1-0 lead. Paquette will go back for the serve. Like I said, this is a steep hill in front of them. That's out. Make it 1-1 for the Lords. All tied up. So Jill Baxford back for the Lords. And there's another point. The Lords inch closer. The first home victory. Batsford once again. Johnson. The one that hits the ground, but it'll be tied up 2-2. Big day on campus, or big day for the Lords is hosting golf nationals and some success going on with the softball team. And what a way to open up the home season for the Lords to add to that. There's another one.
Points for the Lords. Going to serve the Lords is Jessica number 14, Jessica Anatol.
Out. So 3-3 throughout the first 6 serves of the third frame. Morgan Ott will head back. It was a little tricky for the Lords, but Harvey makes good work of it. Still alive, Johnson. That'll be a point for the Lords as Ott isn't able to get it over the net. So 4-3. Lords Gym is just buzzing right now. So it's 4-4. No real separation throughout this third frame. Either team trading points. Going on just a few short runs. Kept it alive shortly for the Wolves, but the point will end up going to Durham. 5-4. We'll see Madison Harvey with the serve. That's well out. Once again, 5-5. All knotted up. And Kristen Hacker. There we are, 6-5. Jessica Johnson, the vet, back for the serve. And last time she was back there, it was a successful run for the Lords. And it's not to be this time, as the Lords amounting a lot of free points given over to Algonquin in this frame. It is 6-6. Neither team able to break away. So Anatol picks up a point for the Lords. 7-6. Point for the Lords as a small amount of separation begins to form. 8-6. Nadeau unable to get the ball over. 9-6. And the Lords are closing in on their target. Back to serve for the Lords. The lights briefly flicker, but the Lords pick up the point. It'll be 10-6. Not sure what that was about. It's been one of those games where it's just things that can happen, or anything that can happen will happen, it feels like. Nadeau picks up a point for Algonquin. It's 10-7. Gabby Paquette. That stays in. Wow. 10-8. That was beautiful stuff as Kristen Hacker. And Packett will be back once again for the serve. Madison Harvey. 11-8. Feels like the Lords have found themselves after a shaky start to this frame. And Paquette gets...
That's the most important thing.
And a beautiful block. Samantha Payne. 12-8. Batsford will be back. The Lords close this out in convincing fashion. Just a few points away. It's a bit of a mess on their side of things. They keep it up. Oh, wow. Algonquin's come to play this frame. 12-9.
Now serving the Wolves is jersey number 2, Matt Nadeau.
So Nadeau will be back. Spikes it into the net. So the Wolves calling their way back in. 12-10 here in the third. Just when it looked like the Lords would take control. The point goes to the Lords. 13-10. Will be back now for the serve. Anatol just doesn't even get a chance at it. Point will go over to Algonquin.
I'm sorry, Volleyball is jersey number 10, Volleyball.
So Rameau will take this for Algonquin. Johnson picks up another point. 14-11.
Now serving the Wolves is jersey number 10, Samantha.
So a big moment as the Lords look to mount their first victory of the OCAA season. And there it is. It really feels like the Lords have found the momentum here in the second half. Payne will be back to serve, and the Lords are ticking right now. So they're starting to put a bit of separation between them and Algonquin. So the Wolves pick up another one. Faith Delaney will be back to serve. And Algonquin picks up another point, so not going quietly into the night are the Wolves as they're making it difficult for the Lords. 16-13, the Lords still up. And then make that 16-14 as Delaney picks up an ace. That's out. So 17-14. 18-14.
With the serving in, is just number 7, Madison Harvey.
Madison Harvey looks to do it again, as she has been one of the more consistent serves of the day, and not to be that time. It feels like anytime I go to compliment anybody on the serve, it hits the net, so I'm not sure if that's a curse or what that is. That's well struck. 18-16 Algonquin. Algonquin has battled their way back. 18-17. Manucci. That's out. So 19-17. And a bit of tension starting to build up here in the gym. As we have most of the crowd back from the earlier fire alarm, but another point. 2017. There'll be a timeout coming. So we'll take a quick timeout on broadcast and we'll be back in about a minute. 2017 for the Lords. And we are back. 2017, make it 21-17 as the Lords are continuing to work their way towards a great showing here. Another point for the Lords, 22-17. Make that 22-18. And Rennick back for Algonquin. She's been pretty solid tonight too. And Algonquin 22-19. Too far, it's out, 23-19. 23-21. And an ace. 22 for Algonquin, 23. And it's all tied up, 23-23. And this has just been a total swing in momentum. Algonquin feels like they have all of it behind them right now, but things can change in a hurry. As the Lords drop another. So the points are given to the Lords, 25-20 or 24-23. And this will be a timeout. So we'll take another short break, but things are mounting right now as the Lords are on the doorstep, 24-23. And we'll be back in about 40 seconds. And we are back. The Lords are on the doorstep. 24-23. Look at 25-23. And the Lords have put on a great performance here tonight. The men's team are coming up right after this. And it's 1-0 to start the season for the Lords, and a lot of praise to go around. And right after this, they'll be out on the road, I believe. I've lost my calendar here. So after this, they'll be out on the road. They face the George Brown Huskies on the 25th before they return right back here to the CRWC Lords Gymnasium as they face the Fleming Knights.